Today's speaker, first up, is myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Nick Butcher. Louis Foster, who's currently in British F3. Then we've got Jeremy Taylor, and Jeremy is from Williams Advanced Engineering. It's Damon Hill, Formula 1 World Champion, to be supporting Halo, and this is probably the most important part of the day. Really important that we need to be communicating. So when I talk about a proactive strategy, imagine you've got your Formula 1 Grand Prix, and you've got your start and you've got your finish. We've got our own safety car in business, we've got our own hazard. Go. How are you doing, sir?
British F3 this season with double R, 16 years
Out
old.
in the car, you're getting a feeling of the car, and then suddenly, nothing. How are you preparing for that?
Well, it was quite an odd situation to put us into because pre-season is always absolutely manic. That's when you've got the most of everything.
You sort of reset yourself and go racing again and think, right, I've got a target. How do you do that?
You just ignore what's happened and just carry on. I had a good example in Ginetta Juniors, a very similar thing.
Thanks so much for joining us, Louis. Before you go, how can people follow your career?
Instagram, @LouisFosterR.
So, as a business, first of all, you have to create a culture to win. And a really good example of this is using the lessons from what Toto Wolff is doing at the moment at Mercedes. For those of you who don't know Toto Wolff, he was previously a shareholder at Williams. Toto's formula is failure plus reflection equals progress. Gains all these little areas that they work on, and again, so always be thinking of the areas you can be working on to make your business a better, more high-performing team. Applying the learnings from Formula 1 to real life, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce Jeremy Taylor from Williams Advanced Engineering. Jeremy, are you there?
Hi there, Nick. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Yes,
I can.
Yes. My team in Advanced Engineering, Williams Advanced Engineering, thinks about how we can take learnings from Formula 1, so exactly as you're talking about through this call, and applying those to all sorts of different business environments. We worked with the neonatal units at Southampton and Oxford hospitals, and particularly the Oxford branch, on how they bring critically ill infants back to the centre of expertise that they have in Oxford when those children are born in some of the district hospitals, showing the departure time clearly. That we show them when the call came in and when we're expecting them to leave, just like we'd have in the traffic lights in the garage. To come and do the pit stop training at Williams, thinking about you've got a 3-second lead over your competitor, it's starting to rain, we have to make a decision just as you're coming to the end of the pit lane, or our driver's coming to the end of the pit lane, whether to pit or not. Be ready, people, understand your roles, get moving, go, make sure you hit that 3-second window and get out again.
Lives, ultimately, and of course is continuing to save lives with Project Pit Lane as well. So no, fantastic, really appreciate your time on that, Jeremy.
My pleasure.
It's now time to bring in our main guest, the moment you've all been waiting for. Damon, are you there?
I hope so.
How are you?
I'm well. Yeah, no, I was very interested in what Jeremy was saying there. You said bringing the moment we've all been waiting for. Actually, I've been fascinated listening to what you've been talking about. I think I've learned a thing or two. So it just shows you can always keep learning. Only further thanks to people who joined and contributing, and thanks to you as well, because the money is much needed. We've stopped, like everyone, we've all been furloughed, but it's difficult when you've got people with learning disabilities. They don't understand what's going on, so the whole routine has been turned on its head.
Season with Williams, you've got a teammate who's already a world champion with Alain Prost. What was your mindset going into that season? Was it learn or was it go for it? You've got a Williams. How did you approach that?
Every time you move from one place to the next, it goes up a notch. Well, when you get to F1, it goes up about 10 notches, if not 100. So yeah, you said my teammate was world champion. He was actually a 3 times world champion.
Were you building towards something? Was there sort of a common goal? How did that all sort of piece together to achieve the huge success in the 90s?
Doing their work. So Adrian Newey, who is the aerodynamicist and now one of the greatest car designer, Formula 1 car designer, I think there has been. And so he just loved cars. You know, he loved working, fettling away, making small improvements here and there.
I think the battle I'm very interested in hearing about is between you and a young German chap called Michael Schumacher.
We are part of the team, but we're also not part of the team. Drivers are not part of the team. They experience an entirely separate experience, and they're an individual. So the rivalry between me and say a competitor like Michael would have been personal.
Martin Brundle's grid walk before the race, you've got all that carnage. How do you just focus?
You have to, it's like if you get up in the morning and you're making yourself tea and you're not really there, you have to sometimes think, put the tea bag in. There's a great quote, I'm gonna use this example. When they landed on the moon, talked them through who's in control, what he was doing. I'm stepping outside the capsule, taking care not to shut the door behind me. Now, you know, he had that would have been a very easy mistake to make, wouldn't it? You know?
Yeah, and quite.
Shut the door. I mean, when do you leave your home and leave the front door open? When you're on the moon.
Genuinely, Damon, really appreciate your time on this and input. It's been really good to work with you on this and really appreciate it. So thank you.
No, it's a good initiative. Well done.